All right, fellas, this story right here is going to prove to you that a lot of women act like children and they don't know how to make good adult decisions. Listen to this foolishness right here. Everything about this is First of all, I don't make a habit of taking men home from bars, but I do meet men in bars, but I don't go home and have sex with them right after I meet them. Yeah, you wait till the next day. Awesome. Noted. But every once in a while, it happens. I bet you more often than not. So last night, I was out with a couple of friends. I showed up first. A guy next to me started talking. He was waiting for his friends. Then my one friend showed up, so we were talking. I thought I heard him mention that he had a girlfriend, but then I asked him about it. He was like, nah, I ain't got no girlfriend. We was together for 2 months, but then we broke up. And now we just friends. He went off with his friends, and I had a couple of drinks with my girlfriends. I would say when I left the bar, I was tipsy, but not wasted anything. Oh my God, here we go, starting with the bullshit. So anyway, it was getting later and his friends left. So he came over. I had told my friends earlier, I thought he was cute. We were paying the bill. The next thing I know, they are leaving. They wanted me to be able to chat with the guy. We all live close to the place, so it was not a big deal for us to leave at different times. So the guy asked if he can walk me home. I said, yes, but that's it. I don't want him coming up. He said, okay. Once we got to the front door, he started in with the stuff about me being so pretty and he just wants to kiss me on the couch and can he come up?
I'm smiling, but it ain't funny.
See, this is when they get themselves in trouble. Every man listening to this already know this is a bad idea. I said, but don't you have a girlfriend? He responded, I already told you, we broke up. Stupidly, I brought him up. Once inside, he was very aggressive. Then we were making out on the couch and he was so aggressive that the couch moved. The connector that plugs in my MacBook was in the wall and the couch had bumped into it, breaking the thing. Well, I tried to make it work and it does still work, but it was barely holding together. He did not offer to buy me a new one, of course. Why would he? We had sex. At that point, I was like, well, okay then. I wasn't into it though. We went to sleep. I woke up at 3:45 in the morning because I heard a sound. It was him leaving. I think the only time that happened to me was in college many years ago. I doubt it. I am disturbed by the fact that I had sex with him. He was very aggressive to the point of being scary. I felt like if I really resisted, he would have probably forced me. I did not resist. I just did it. I've done this before. Had sex when I didn't really want to, and I don't know why I do this. I know why you do it, but it really does bother me. He was stimulating me and I was physically turned on. I want to make it clear that this was not forced sex. There was no physical force. I just felt sort of swept away by it, but not in a good way. I really would have been happy to see him go without sex or anything. Years ago, when I was a virgin, I was forced to, I'm not finna get into that. Y'all can use your imagination. She's basically about to get into some details, which explains why she behaves the way she behaves. But fellas and ladies, y'all gotta understand something. If y'all got daughters, nieces, grandchildren, anything like that, man, y'all have to put them on game. If you don't want to have no type of interaction with a man, do not be alone with him. Don't put yourself in a position where he can force himself upon you. It's really that simple. Like, women make a lot of dumb mistakes, a lot of dumb decisions, dog, that could be avoided. This does not happen if you don't tell this man he can walk you home and you go home with your girlfriends. See, this is why a lot of men don't like y'all going out, because y'all make dumb decisions. What if this is your girlfriend and you out of town? She just got smashed in your house. Think about that. This is what she gonna be doing when you out of town on business. Yeah, for y'all young bucks that's a little slow and still wet behind the ears, that mean after the session, she going to get the hot rag and she wiping them down.
Let's make an easy dinner for my cheating husband.
Y'all gotta watch her. She always do something foul. You gotta watch her.
So that's what I'm going to cook for him.
If you blink, you'll miss it.
And this is how I make his hot dogs. My husband loves dirty women.
Told you.
Emotional damage.
So I know that he is going to love this recipe. It'll remind him of his whores.
Damn. Yo, I don't know what's the name of her page, but she's notoriously known for messing over her husband's food, bro. Evidently, he's a dog and he don't know how to keep his hot dog in his pants. He don't know how to not put his hot dog in another woman's buns. That's just what it is. And she still cooks for him because she old school and things of that nature. She still does what she's supposed to do because he's still taking care of them bills. He just be out there gallivanting, getting some outside coochie here and there, right? It is what it is. Dog, this lady funny. I saw her stick her foot on the bread one time, bro. And another time, I think she used a plunger to put something on. I was like, bro, whew, Lord.
That's all. It's gonna end your train list now. Gunna is not on my train list. Gunna is
What
on
is the
my
train list?
People that you would let run train on her.
We could have been a good couple. We could have had something special. But you one crazy ass bitch.
It's crazy.
And I could also do I could do Wayne and Lloyd.
Like Lloyd, singer Lloyd?
She's 5'2" or fine too, Lloyd. Yeah. No, but Gunna is not on it. But I do, well, like when I see Gunna, you're gonna have to physically restrain me.
Wow. He's gonna be at Rock City with
That's why I said he's on stage. Like,
talk to somebody. Why I have the mic now?
on what?
No. What you talking about?
On the Rocket City, not the train list.
I don't think I've had anyone be so vocal in their no towards me before. Should I be offended?
No.
It just jumped out of me because sometimes I just don't say no. I don't know.
That's diabolical. This woman has a train list. A list of men that she would allow to blow her back out simultaneously, bro. At the same time, in perfect synchronization. That is crazy. To publicly admit this, you know. Hey, Wayne and Lloyd, that's kind of crazy. They had a song together, and I bet you that was the moment she realized that she would let them nail her to the cross. I don't know what else to say about this, man. I just like finding these clips and giving commentary on them at this point, bro. There's no real rhyme or reason to it at this point, bro.
Happy wife, happy life. Whoever said that should just be beaten to death.
Wow, man. Damn.
If I hear one more person give that advice to somebody, I have to tell you, that is just the most ridiculous. What does that even mean? Happy wife, happy life.
If she's happy, then I'm happy. Because
is that true?
I think I think it's used by men who believe that their wife is always unhappy. She's not shouting at me, and I can just sit here and watch the football. Then all is well.
What a way to live.
To aspire to. Man, I can't wait, for someday for my kids to just sit there while the person in the other room is just mildly dissatisfied with them, and they can just sit and watch the football game. Really? That's what we're aspiring to? That's what you hope for?
Nah, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. I ain't been no sucker at no point in time in my life. I looked at certain situations, was like, yeah, I don't like how that sound. Don't sound like a nigga like me would enjoy that, not one bit. So when I heard a nigga say, happy wife, happy life, that never made sense to me. And ain't no almost, I'm lying, I'm capping. Every single time I ever heard a grown man fix his mouth to say that, I immediately knew he was a sucker. I'm keeping it real with y'all, bro.
I don't give a who you is or how you feel about it.
Now, you'll get a lot of older guys that'll say some shit like that and be thinking that I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, he got it figured out. I don't. That man said you could be right or you could be happy. I'm like, man, bro, I want balance. I don't have to be right all the time, but I don't want to be wrong just so I can be happy. Hell no, because sometimes you ain't doing nothing but creating a bigger problem by telling her she right or bending to her will, bro. Nah. All that happy house, happy spouse, or happy spouse, happy house. That's how it's supposed to go. She better be working just as hard to make me happy as I'm trying to make her happy. Anything other than that is uncivilized, goddammit. Bruh, y'all gotta stop acting like suckers out here, bro. You know what the problem is? A lot of men are afraid that the girl gonna leave them. Brother, let her go. You know what I'm saying? Let her go. Real talk. Take your ball and go home. And she don't respect you. No woman respects a man that do everything she wants him to do. That's like that employee that the employer knows no matter what. If I call this dude, he could be at his son's birthday party. If I say I need a shift covered, his dumb ass gonna come. They don't respect him. They using him. And if he drop dead tomorrow, they gonna replace him.
I feel like sometimes men, like when you're too confident, they think like it's a problem for them. And it's fine.
Okay to be insecure.
But I'm not. Okay. So you don't know me. You just see me 2 seconds ago.
I hope you understand that.
Insecurity is something we all struggle with.
Okay.
And the fact that you can't admit that means that you haven't been able to work past it.
Okay.
And you're already proving to me that it's going to take work to communicate with you because you're not listening to me.
Okay, doctor, you got a card? I'll call you after the show and you can give me a session.
You can take my
deflection. Sure.
And did I mention I was a doctor, or you just called me that?
I feel like you said doctor, but okay.
You need to leave that dope alone.
Yeah. So this is a great opportunity for you to learn that communication can be had without getting defensive. And we can talk to each other like adults and work through our troubles in the same way I have and in the same way you need to.
Okay.
So we can definitely talk after the show.
Okay, sure.
Okay. And now, as far as Doctor here,
yeah,
is he someone that you would approach? Is he your type in any way?
I mean, yeah, he's good looking too. He's tall like that, dark skin, sure.
And I can definitely afford you financially, but maybe not emotionally.
Claude.
Okay.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
So you can't handle me is what you're saying, but it's okay. That's fine.
I can handle you. I just have to make the decision if it's worth my time to do that.
Okay, that's fine.
Say, bro, I don't know who the dentist dude is, but for months I've been seeing him on these 20v1s and shit like that, and he's been cooking these women, man. Real talk. Reading their mail, dog. He was like, yo, you insecure, but you too insecure to admit that you insecure. And that's where the problem lies, man. That's kind of crazy to me. He said, I can afford you financially, but I don't think I can afford you emotionally. And I think what he means by that is this. Dealing with a woman like that will knock you off your game, bro. If you a focused type of individual and now all of a sudden you are losing focus because of the stuff that the woman is bringing into your life is not conducive to you being the best version of yourself, you can't afford it. It's really that simple, man. I'm focused on my mission right now, bro. I'm trying to have $10 million worth of real estate property by the time I'm 42 years old, bro. Like, I can't have things distracting me at this point, man. You get what I'm saying? I can't do that, bro. I have a goal, and getting with the wrong woman will detour you from that goal. It's that simple.
How would you feel if this was your girl?
If the Yankees were going to win a World Series, but you had to give each other a hall pass, would you do it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, why do you
Who does she have to? You can pick anyone who you want. Who would you pick?
Anyone in the world? My ex-boyfriend?
Bitch, you got to be crazy.
Shit. Who would you pick?
You.
Aw. I'm sorry. Why the ex-boyfriend?
We were gonna fight about this.
Why the ex-boyfriend? He's gone. You can tell me.
He was a good lover.
Okay. Wow.
Say, bro, let me tell you something. That ex-boyfriend, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I don't never gotta see this dude. I don't have to hear a story about him. I don't have to meet him. Nothing. I'm already knowing what happened. He touched the back of the oven with that thing, bro. He touched the cuckoo button, goddammit. She'll never be the same. For her to fix her lips to say that in front of her boyfriend, of all people in the world, dog, that's the worst answer, period, bro. I don't care what nobody says. She could have said Lil Wayne, and he probably wouldn't have felt that bad, even though it's Lil Wayne. The ex, this is someone that she's been with before. How do you know she's not talking to this nigga right now?
So what you saying?
She probably still got videos of him blowing her back out in her hidden folder. She probably got it on all kind of shit. You know he was a better lover than you. Obviously, she wants to go back. She want to spin the bin. Oh, Lord have mercy. Bro, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. I already know grandma on Demon Time when she was a youngster. She probably still is, man. Y'all be surprised. These older women be liking to get their back blew out by young mandingos and shit.
Bitch, please.
They be going to Gambia and places like that over there in Africa where the mandingo warriors lie, and they get their back blew out. You know what I'm saying? They over there letting them dudes from Africa touch the back of the oven, man. You know, I'm talking about they shoving it deep in the back of the oven, bro. Like turkey style, bro. Thanksgiving style, bro. Whoo, Lord have mercy. That's crazy.
Boom! Would you rather fight 20 10-year-olds or 3 16-year-olds?
You're a victim.
For $1 million.
That's an interesting question because 20 10-year-olds, that's a lot to deal with. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Y'all gotta really think this through. The average 10-year-old, if he a male, let's assume they're talking about males. Man, I got a 10-year-old nephew. He's solid too. Buddy probably weigh at least 100 pounds. So you talking about 20 of those, bruh? Lord have mercy. I did get jumped.
You don't have to come and confess that you did. We're looking for you.
When I was 18 years old by multiple people, and I held my own, and I was a Slim Jim back then. I weighed about 135 pounds, soaking wet. Today, I'm more 220, 225, solid. I got hands. I feel confident that I can knock at least 2 of them 16-year-olds out quickly, and then I could take my time with the third one and really do him dirty. I'm going with the 3 16-year-olds, man. And then that's still up in the air because it really depends on what type of 16-year-olds they are, what kind of cloth they cut from. Are they from the white side of town, or are they from the hood? Because that's a difference, man. I'm telling you right now, this ain't racial. It is what it is, man. Black dudes from the hood always can fight better than white boys. That's just a fact. Now, when You throw training in the mix, now it's a different story. You take a white dude that's been training and a black dude that's been training, it's gonna be pretty equal. But most white dudes ain't never been in a fight before. And trust me, I know this to be a fact. I went to a school where it had a lot of white boys and I never seen them fighting. I only seen us fighting in that damn school, acting a plum fool, gone pecans, goddammit. So if it's some black teenagers, I'm going with the 16-year-olds. But if it's white kids, man, I might try my luck with the 10-year-olds, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You big dummy, see what you did?
Yeah, man. You know, it's like I said, it's not racial, it's just factual, bro. Y'all know, y'all don't even be on that type of time, bro. Like, you can go to a white bar and you ain't really gotta worry about nothing going down, bro. White dudes don't be mugging each other. They don't be trying to fight. They be having a good time. Really, the only time when they really start getting rowdy is when they get drunk and stuff like that and their favorite team lose, then you might be in some shit, real talk. If you got on a damn Yankees jersey and they just got blew out by whoever, you might find yourself in a sticky situation. But other than that, man, it's pretty chill, bro. I ain't really seen too much bad shit go down in these white places. Us, on the other hand, Lord have mercy, bro. I see a bunch of young black dudes walking down the street. I gotta have my head on a swivel, bro. It is what it is. Pookie will be popping up every day. Say, bro, I'm gonna get canceled for this. It is what it is.
Post me. All right, post me. Now it's for the ball. All right? This is just how simple this is. This is what I'm saying. As trainers, we oftentimes just give them a false sense of security. So you throw in the ball. You really think this is posting. It's not post. It's a side post. You get your shoulder and you get wider in your base. So now you wait, throw it out. You create length on both sides. So look, right? You got to get in my body.
Yep.
Good point. Hey, hey, hey!
Yo!
I still can jump. So I can't get here nor here. He has enough room. That's why you got to learn to catch with one hand, right? Because if you learn to catch with two and only can catch with two, I'm always getting thrown off my spot to go reach and get it. I got to be able to hold off with this side of my body, show, right? So now I got space. Flat post is a myth. Unless you Shaq and you get somebody sealed all the way under the basket, right? You got to really do side post. Y'all understand?
Yeah.
So that's what he's saying about post, Blake. Post.
This is the importance of seeking out people, man or woman, who's been where you're trying to go, who can get you there. You have to be coachable. This is not a relationship topic or advice. This is general, real world, real life situations right here. Find the person who's doing what you want to do and listen to them and do exactly as they say.
Don't get mad at me, nigga.
If you do that, more than likely, you're going to be more successful than the people who don't do that. It's really that simple. Take your time. Listen to these older people around you. They got this old for a reason. You still this young and dumb for a reason. You got to hope to get to their age one day. It's really that simple, bro. You know what I'm saying, man? If you got a man in your life that's trying to show you something, bro, please take it from me. Listen to that dude. He going to have you so much further ahead than your peers are. That is going to be night and day.